What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? You're listening to the Carefree Black Girl podcast, where we talk about everything carefree, black, and
girl.
Hey, y'all! It's your girl Haley E, and we back. We back.
We back. You back.
Yes, we back together, like as a unit.
I know.
Finally.
But you back, baby. What's up? Welcome.
Yes, welcome back.
It's your girl DJ Candy Rain. Hey, y'all.
Hey, it's Nika. What's up?
And it's Cidnees.
Yes, so we're back together. It's February. It's Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Feeling the love.
Happy
Feeling the
love.
love.
Love is in the air.
Happy
Love Day.
Valentine's.
So we have to give it up.
Yeah, of
Our
course.
Carefree Black Girls of the Week. All the single ladies.
All the single ladies.
Hey.
All the single ladies.
All the single ladies.
Yes. Shout out to the single ladies out there.
Yes.
You know.
It's okay. You can Millie rock and everything. It's okay to be single, ma.
Yeah.
Enjoy your life.
Yes, enjoy it.
Yes. And it's okay to be booed up, too. We're not knocking those who are booed up, but, you know, we
Yes.
definitely got to represent to those who are
Our
single.
independent
So.
single ladies out there doing their thing. Today you might feel sad, but don't.
You definitely should not.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
shouldn't.
It's a day of
Don't.
love for yourself.
Yes.
Love yourself.
Period.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
Love a friend. Love your mama.
Yeah,
love your
you
daddy.
said love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your pet.
Yes. It's just a day of
Whoever.
love anyway. So I'm feeling in love. How about y'all?
Totally
feeling
feeling
it.
it.
I'm
I got my
feeling it.
rose quartz in my pocket.
Ooh, okay. That's awesome. And you're wearing pink and all of that good
Most
stuff.
def.
you
Nika
know.
too.
Yes, I see y'all on the match tip or whatever. But no, I'm definitely feeling the love. I definitely showed my mom some love today. She wasn't expecting it at all. I had surprised her with like a plant because we're moving. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, so
little
cute.
plant, little flowers, and a card and everything. So you know, there's different ways to spread love. You know, and she's always helped me down on Valentine's Day with mad candy. So I'm like,
Right.
let me return the favor one time, 2 times. You
That
know?
is
Love your
super
mom.
dope.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, speaking of the parents, it's my parents' 39th anniversary.
Oh my God, that's so
Wow.
freaking cute.
Yeah, they're adorable. I called them earlier and they were going to breakfast. They're
That's
so
so
chill. Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Like, what do
too
you do
cute.
after 39 years? You just do
Yeah.
like
Go
in
to
a level of
breakfast.
comfortableness. Like, it's whatever.
Yo, I just think
So
that's so
funny.
dope because even for me, like I work with a lot of women and like they be married. Like there be some married women up in there, you know. And I
Yeah.
ask questions sometimes. I'm like, how did you do it? Like, how are you doing it? You know what I mean? Because even when you just think about relationships with another person, right?
Right.
It's like there's gonna be some bumps in the road. So to do that with somebody like you're intimate and you love, woo! Like
I know. 39 years.
That's
and
so
they're
crazy.
hilarious. Like my mom and dad, like they're such a good role model of a relationship
Relationship,
because
that's
it's
dope.
very authentic.
got you.
Aw.
And
And
that's
they're
what
not
counts.
like overly sappy. It's not like just like, but they really care about each other, and you can see that.
That's dope.
And it's just something that's just very authentic.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's
I
why
dig
it's
it.
important to be yourself too. You know what I mean? That way you can be with somebody through
Who match
like
your flow,
who
who
match
match
your
your
because
energy. Yeah.
if you're not yourself, that's gonna eventually come to play and be a bump in the road, yo. Like
Right.
you
You're
gotta
gonna
be
feel
yourself.
gonna
Yeah,
expose,
you have
and they
to
gonna be
be
like, "Who is this?"
yourself, yo.
Say it. Yes.
Don't be afraid,
Y'all listen
yo.
to that. Do not be afraid to be yourself.
You have to, man, because it's like if I feel like I want to jump on the bed and do some flips, and that's what I want to do,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to be okay with that and not look at me
Yeah.
like I'm crazy.
Right.
Like, yes, it might sound crazy, but that's might be what I want to do.
Exactly.
And you're gonna have to accept that and either join in or not judge me. Like,
Hello? Or I'm going to be moody.
Yeah.
Okay? So, sorry. Don't know what to tell you.
I don't know how I feel today.
yeah.
I just don't know how I'm
So
gonna
if
feel
I
that's
think-
not
Gotta
going to
get
work
used to
out
it.
for you,
That is
I don't know what to tell
hilarious.
ya.
So, like, have y'all have y'all ever been in love? Ooh, look quiet.
I have. I
Okay.
feel like I have been in love.
Really?
Like my first real relationship, I feel like we were in love,
That's dope.
but I only say that because of our relationship now, because we're still really close. We're still friends,
That's
and
dope.
we
That's
still want the
important.
best for each other. So that's how I kind of knew what love is, because I could be like, wait, you should be happy. We
Right.
shouldn't, like, we should just live our lives. We can separate. So that's how, you know,
That's
like,
very mature.
Yeah,
Both of y'all. You know what I
definitely.
and
mean?
you can
Like,
still
that's
have a
very mature.
friendship
Everybody
and
ain't
still
ain't
like keep up with
Yeah.
each other, and like, yeah.
Oh, that's
how I feel.
dope. Uh-huh. I haven't been in love.
I
I
feel
puppy
like I
love. I've been in lust. I'm a luster. I be
Yeah,
in
I'm always in
lust.
lust though.
Me too. I haven't
I'm-
just been in that position. I move a lot. And like when I was in college, I
that
went to
part.
school in Maryland. So like for
Mhm.
me, it didn't make sense to try to find somebody down there to be with, because then I got to worry about potentially moving down there. You cheating on me during the summer. Like mentally and just emotionally, it didn't make sense. So I didn't
Right.
put myself out there like that. Then when I came home, I was focused on DJing. So not that I didn't mind being booed up, but like I didn't have the attention span for a relationship. So like, you know, I haven't been in love.
I've been in love like multiple times.
Ooh.
I'm a loving person. You know what I mean? I know. But I think that's what's
No,
also.
but that's cool. That's cool.
You know,
though.
I think that also helps change people's perspective too about love. That
Yeah.
it is something that's special, but it's also something that you can. It's not so special that you have to be scared of it, because if you feel it, then it's the last time you can only feel it, and you can never feel it again.
Right.
Like
I think that's good advice, because
'cause
some
that's
people
very-
think that.
Yeah,
Then
then
you
it
fall
puts
in
a lot of
love.
pressure on you. Then
Yeah.
it doesn't allow you to get close to people. Then it makes it feel like if you don't love someone anymore, then you you know, you're never gonna get over it.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's just not how life works. So I encourage people to
Don't suppress your emotions.
yeah,
and go for
fall
it.
in love,
Yeah.
fall out of love, and understand, and that will make our relationships with people healthier. That's why we have toxic relationships,
God.
because people have a toxic view of what love is.
That's true. That's true.
yeah,
that's
that's
very
very-
true.
Like, love
Especially-
should hurt.
Yeah.
I have to go through things to be in love.
And that's
Yeah.
not true at all. It can be very fun. It can be very lighthearted. And then it can be like, okay, our feelings evaporated, and not in like a bad way, just like in a real way. Like I'm in a different space in my life. Like it doesn't have to be so like, you know, much. But then you can find someone, I feel, that you can be with for 39 years.
Of
Yeah.
course.
And that'll be a different type of love.
Right,
So,
right. And I do think it depends on what you're exposed to as well. Like
Yeah.
a lot of relationships that I've seen, they haven't necessarily been all the way successful. So like
Definitely.
for me, that changed my view a little bit, right? Like I'm more hesitant, and like I pay attention to certain things more than maybe somebody else who have seen something different, right?
absolutely.
So like it there is that balance there, and I think it's interesting. So like, but I think that, you know, although you might see those things, that shouldn't hinder you from trying to do something. You know what I
Definitely.
mean? To bring back to your point, like,
Most
but
def.
you know, so
Well, that was a cute convo.
yeah.
you know.
I woke up thinking about bands. Hop over jet to a check when I land. Ooh, money way. Diamonds. Flexed it. I woke up rich, spent a grip on the necklace. I put the plug on three-way. Maserati go speed race. Drop a baby on face. More ice flexing this way. We put the world on the wave. Don't give up because
Shout
I'm
out to the
paid.
single ladies out there.
Girl, we gotta get into this tea. Y'all see
girl.
about Lori Harvey getting robbed?
Speaking of love,
I saw
She
like
in love right now.
Nah, Future got
Future
she got
is-
Future
yes.
on the rock, boy.
Let Lori Harvey be our
Carefree.
also Carefree Black Girl of the Week of the 2020 maybe. She's goals for real, but why is she getting robbed?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That was that. I thought that was so crazy, and like, thank God nothing happened to her, because
Yeah.
that could have
She was
easily
like
went
in-
sideways.
yeah.
You know what
She
I
was
mean?
where?
She was like in like what, an apartment complex parking lot?
Gas-
in the
she was in
parking
a-
lot.
I thought she was like
yeah, it was
in
like
the
a
gas
garage,
station
type of garage
thing.
thing.
Oh,
It
I
looked
thought
like
it looked
a-
like
Three
it.
different places.
Yeah.
It looked for me. It looked
y'all
like
know I'm Googling it.
Yeah, Google it. I'm pretty sure.
Well, there's
it
a
looked like she
video.
was at a gas station.
There is
'cause
some type of
she
video.
looked like she was pumping gas.
I thought she was parked in like a.
It was no, her car was parked, but she got out of the car. It's crazy because she got out of the car. You see one of the cars creeping, and then like a dude starts creeping as soon as she kind of gets out of the car.
So they're trying to take her car.
Yeah,
Oh.
they were trying to rob her car. And
they didn't know who it was.
I don't know.
So
they coulda
hopefully
seen
it
her
isn't
before.
targeted, but it is a nice ride. But
Yeah.
did they get away? Because it was like something with the key. Like, it
Yeah,
stops.
I think something they weren't able to actually take
she
it
had
away.
the fob.
Yeah,
It's
she had
like
the
an Audi.
fob. Yeah,
And it was a press to
So-
start joint.
Yep. So she just kind of
2020, bro.
She
Got her
fought back
car
though.
back.
She fought back a little bit, but
Yeah,
the
she like she
dude-
in a parking garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That do look like a parking garage. I thought that she was getting. It looked like she was.
She was like in her trunk looking for something, and then they come in.
Oh, they was waiting on her.
That's the only thing. Kind of looks.
I thought that little shit right there. I must have been.
But at the same time, it looks a little fake to me. It looks a little fake to me a little bit. So I don't know. I don't get the whole
She dragged
thing.
him out the car.
She tried to fight
tried to
him,
fight
but
him
then she
back.
stopped.
Did that was impressive.
Yeah, and
That
then she just
was
walked
very
away.
impressive because for him to be trying to steal somebody's car, he wasn't really trying to steal her car
Yeah.
because he didn't really push her down like that.
And then he drove off.
Yo, that's wild. That's just scary. Like, why
Now they're
do-
stealing the stuff out her car.
Yo, like,
A
why
whole
do-
She
robbery.
was targeted.
Yeah,
was
she's
from-
somebody.
Yeah, that was a
So
target.
Yeah. So I mean, of course, be safe out
careful,
here,
but
but definitely be
why would
careful
she
and
by
watch your
herself?
surroundings. Yeah.
I need security.
I wouldn't know what went through her head from trying to fight him.
Yo, I don't know
I
why.
don't know,
those
it's the
things at the
instinct,
gas
like-
So
station.
like, never mind.
Like,
Never
you
mind,
know
bro.
what? Yeah, you don't know. She probably didn't know if he had like a weapon or
Yeah,
something. So I was just
right.
like, let
or
me
he
not
might
try
have
too
shown a
hard.
weapon at that point.
She was just like, F it.
Or maybe that's when he realized who she was,
Mhm.
if it wasn't targeted.
Right.
Mhm.
He was really close to her car. Like, he was waiting on her.
Yeah, that shit was weird.
Yeah,
Mm.
so
Yeah.
just
Anyways,
be
crazy shit
mindful
out
and
there.
yeah,
2020, crazy already.
yes, absolutely crazy.
So this Vogue show that came on HBO, or is coming on HBO, hasn't even come out yet. It's already got controversy going.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what they be doing, setting us up for stuff that ain't even
Mess.
out yet.
Yeah, they be making you want to wait on it.
I
on
think
now,
they just like
marketing.
they
Yeah.
like controversy.
Marketing, all publicity is good publicity.
But it's about the ballroom community, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's like, what kind of show? It's like a reality show or something that has like judges involved.
It's a
Yeah,
contest
it's like
now.
a contest. If they have judges, they have multiple judges. Jamil, is that her name?
Yeah,
I believe so.
And
JJ.
Meg.
I'm
the
gonna refer
Stallion.
to her as JJ.
Now the issue is like the ballroom community is like a very, it's a thing, and like for them to be apart, it's a little bit, it's off.
Pay your
it's
respect.
kind of like
off.
really, I think, inclusive in a way of like respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Respect wise, like you have
Definitely.
to
It's
kind
a
of
huge community,
Right.
And
and they're very protective of it, which they should be. Like you
Mhm.
know,
It's a culture.
yeah.
so it's like it would make sense to have someone who represents that same culture, like maybe Tiana Taylor. She represents it well in her art,
absolutely.
like her
I hope
videos.
she ends up in Pose.
They accept her
somehow.
in the community, so it's
That'd be
like,
dope.
why Meg? Is it just because it's like Meg is just like popping right now? Yeah, like, are we just trying to build off of Meg? Like she's hot, let's bring her
Absolutely.
everywhere.
It's all business. Like it's all about ratings.
But that sounds like some
especially-
bad business, though.
Mhm.
It does if you're aware of what's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
You know?
And you're not, and that's the thing that's irritating because that right there talks about the executive producer.
right.
Yes.
Like
right.
whoever's producing the show doesn't know who the best
Demo-
choices were.
Right, for that
Mhm.
real demographic to really draw your
Make
audience.
it a popular show.
Yeah.
Right.
So like,
Go back to the drawing board.
yeah, but you want to hear that.
Please do.
so-
They
Please
don't
do.
put the talented folks in the right position.
no.
No.
Oh,
It's so upsetting. Like, there's too many people out here for at least you to have like, outreach,
Mm-hmm.
into the community. You have some type of. These companies have too much money for them not to do outreach and research. Oh, you have that strict of timelines. You have that. Your goals are that strict that you can't take time on creative projects to make them as awesome and authentic as possible. That's what I don't understand. If you're working in the creative industry and that's literally what you're doing, you're creating something, and you can't take all the little steps to make it the best, then what are you doing?
Being greedy,
Just
they're
being fast
greedy.
and
You see,
wanting the
it all
money.
Comes
See,
down
this
to
is a
a
way-
quick grab.
Yeah, this is a way for
yeah.
you to make money.
But
and
because
you like,
you're being greedy,
Hate it.
they gonna get
Because it's like
receive
quick.
backlash.
Yeah.
They're no longer looking for longevity in these things. So it's just like, we'll
Quick
just
money
run one
grabs.
cool season. It's okay. Like, what?
It's nasty. It's nasty.
I'm not a fan. As a creative, I feel a little disrespected.
Everyone
Yeah.
should.
You literally could have just done a little research.
Right.
Somebody know somebody. Like somebody.
And we love
No.
Megan. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Just to be
Megan.
clear.
Absolutely.
Just to
We
be
don't
clear.
love this
But let's say
Jameela.
Megan is beneficial. There's a Houston commercial going around.
Okay.
That's where you're beneficial. Like, you're from Houston. Do that.
Right.
My
Yeah.
Texas hard.
Right.
Here, where's your space? Like, this is just not your space to take
Yeah,
up.
it's not his
Because
space.
my thing is, if it was a race thing, people would be up in arms. They'd be
This is
mad.
true.
If this
Yep.
was a show promoting black people and we had a white judge
on it.
we would be pissed. Or we had somebody who was biracial, it would be like,
Right.
you know, why y'all couldn't get no black people? Or if all the judges
Yeah.
was light skin,
Yep.
where the dark skin, where the brown skin people? Y'all would be pissed.
Representation.
Yes. So it's like, no, do this community right like you would want to do your own right. It's just not. It's
So
not
this
it.
Jameela woman, she's now coming out saying that she's queer or lesbian or whatever. She's not all the way straight. I don't. So it's just like the timing of it is weird.
She said, I fit.
Right.
And she
Like, this
wants
These
to
are my
be
people.
involved.
She said, these are my people.
Right.
Don't try it.
She said, I added a rainbow to my name so that you guys can see.
Yeah.
That's
But
why.
she's Iranian.
Iranian, yeah. So,
So she
she's
said-
Iranian, born to Iranian parents, and grew up in Sweden.
Mm.
So that's her
That's interesting.
background.
That's like a
Hmm.
weird, interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't even know what it is that she does exactly
I'm
to like make
assuming-
her
is she an
credential
is she a model? Is she an
creditable for this.
actor?
It's okay, y'all. Google.
Okay, Google. Hey, Google. All right.
I love
Let's
it,
go search
Google.
her.
Yeah, but I know that she's been definitely going through some backlash with multiple things. She's one
an
of
actress.
An
Okay.
actress.
The Good Place, Mystery Index, T4, How to Build a Girl, Freshly Squeezed.
So the good
Okay.
place is what she would be
Oh.
Probably known
mainly
for.
known for. Because I know a lot of people watch.
She's an actress.
Yeah, so if you know her, you may know James Blake. I don't know any of these people.
James Blake, he's the
The singer?
artist. Yeah.
Okay, that's
He's
what I was
he's her
thinking.
homie, and he's been coming to her
makes
defense.
some fire
through all
music.
this. He
Okay.
does.
Yeah,
Absolutely. You
his
know that
voice is
James Blake and
nice.
Beyonce song?
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
He makes some fire music. I rock.
Mm.
So I guess we'll see,
Your
like
music
if they
though
make
is so
any.
wide.
I really hope that
Oh,
they
wow.
they do go
Come
back
on,
to the drawing board. Now that they see this criticism, they can go back before it's premiered
And hopefully
this
correct
and
it.
fix
Fix
it.
this shit.
Maybe just
Stop
have
being
Meg do
lazy.
a quick performance. The girl, she
Man.
can be like
And
a
you know
little
what?
correspondent,
If
and
you
like
don't want to do
actually
your
have
job,
the
call
judges.
me. I will do the job.
Like,
as long as you got my check
Once
ready.
again, like let's talk about the real reason. You guys need to hire
Yes.
the creatives
Come on.
that
A
know
part
what
of that
they're
community.
doing.
Come on.
Like, please,
Yes.
this is what we're doing here. This is what LinkedIn is for. Okay, this is why people are
Mhm.
trying to follow your companies. They're not just out there for no reason trying to.
And if you think you can't find these people, you can always go to the college campuses. We're
Yes.
here.
ding ding ding.
We're here. Them
They'll
MMA
definitely take them
departments.
internships.
They will
You
take the
better-
internships.
I know I would have.
They will go get coffee.
Hello,
No
because
problem.
I want to know about the solutions to things.
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm
That's-
saying? Like,
that's
how can
definitely-
we fix these issues that seemingly they need solutions?
When we get there, we gotta hold it down. We cannot let it slip. We gotta make sure that we solid. You know what I'm
And
saying?
there's really a lot of creatives that are making really awesome moves,
Mhm.
and it's exciting to see.
Shout 'em out, shout 'em
I
out.
think that as the I think companies are realizing that, but when these controversies come up, that's usually when they like create a position or like change up
their model.
Yeah,
which is okay, and that's what's needed. So that's why sometimes backlash is good, and that's why it's weird. Like the internet is a catch-22 because it's like I think they do really pay attention to like what we tweet, what we say. Like I think they really take all of those things to account, and usually that's what happens, right? Like that's where they go to see it. So we're able to make a change that way, and that's the one thing about this like era. I think when we look back in history, this is going to be like the digital creative like time period, if that makes sense. Like creatives are really, really, really flourishing these days. Like it wasn't
always
Renaissance.
Yeah,
Right.
Here we go.
A digital Renaissance.
Speaking of Renaissance, it is Black History Month.
Hey,
Black
shout out to our
History
people.
Month. Yes, Black people.
On Nika, pull a drop top with a eater. 2 seaters, new ballroom, my AP, new freezer. I woke up thinking about bands. Hop off a jet to a check when I land. 2 foreign in a piece. On Nika, pull a drop top with a eater. 2 seaters, new ballroom, my AP.
It's so real.
Nah, but yeah, that mugshot was funny. I thought it was recent when I seen it. I was like, Megan got arrested. What's she doing? Like fighting, like really, shorty. But then I looked into it. I was like, oh, okay, this is some old stuff. Like, and then I saw the live, and I'm like, yo,
That's also funny, like you said about the internet, because I didn't know anything about this.
Me neither.
And then I go on Twitter and I'm like,
Twitter is a beautiful place.
Isn't it?
Megan Thee
Black Twitter's the
Stallion's
best place.
mugshot. So now I'm finding out about it, but I would
Exactly.
not have known if I did not go on Twitter,
That's
which
what
I think that is so hilarious and weird.
I find out
I get all my news from Twitter.
Michael Jackson.
You found out Michael Jackson died on Twitter?
I heard on the
didn't.
radio.
No, yeah,
No,
I, think
I was
found
at-
out-
I was
found
at
out
my
on Twitter.
I think I was
Parents'
at. It happened in June, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I think I was
at.
at a
Oh.
program, and then
June
one of my
20th or
like
something.
counselors like turned it on the TV, and so we all like sat there sad.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah, everything.
I heard on the radio or something. Yeah.
Yeah, the internet wild. And
Yeah, Megan, the way she's told that story was so funny. to me. Like, if you're not a writer like Megan, are you really a writer?
Yeah.
Like, that was it for me. If you haven't heard the story, what happened? So she was kicking it. No,
She
were
said
they
she
on
was
a date?
at South by with her boo.
Yeah, with her boo at the time.
She
was,
done
like,
found
19.
out
he
he got
was
a he
cheating
had a
on her.
baby.
He was cheating on her.
He
And
had a baby
and the baby was like born, like
already alive.
pregnant,
Yo said
not
the baby
like
was
it's on the way. The baby.
She
is
said they were
alive.
together so they had been together for a minute, and then because it takes a year to have a baby.
Right.
This.
Okay.
so
So we at least a year. And if
so
I'm giving you a
this is
year
her
of my
boo boo.
time,
This is her bae. Like this is her guy.
they out together. She finding out, and so then it goes from we kicking it to you got a baby,
right.
and then they get into an argument.
Yeah.
do.
And he starts hitting on her.
Scuffling.
Pushing, shoveling type stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Then
So-
breaks her phone.
Yes, breaks her phone so she can't call nobody. She's stuck.
Mm-mm.
And then, so what she said, he was like 6'8".
Yes,
He's
so
tall.
He's huge. But y'all know Meg is a stallion now. She like
Stallion.
she's tall. Like,
Yeah,
So-
I can't wait to run into her this year. I'm doing it.
so then, she hit him back because you know Meg a grown woman. Like she
Yeah,
wasn't
of
gonna have
course.
no other stuff.
Absolutely.
And then somebody called the police trying to help Meg, but of course the police show up when Meg is hitting him, and they asked
Looks
her,
like the aggressor.
right?
Yeah.
They asked her, you know, did he hit you? Meg said she down. She a
Mhm.
rider. She said no.
Yeah, no.
Then they asked him, you know, did she hit you? He says yes.
Yes.
And
What?
he's like covering his eye, talking about, you know, yeah, she hit me, bro. Da, da, da. Mind you, he's 6'8". Are you serious? Are you serious?
You whack.
No.
She gets arrested and she has to call her mom.
She said she was in jail for 2 days.
days.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Listen,
I couldn't even do a day.
Poor Megan.
I've never been to jail. Please,
Yeah,
Lord.
I better not
Hell
find him.
It ain't fun.
I don't want to go.
I
don't wanna go.
People were like, they'd trade their student loans for going to jail for a
That
week.
I might do though. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I can get rid of
I gotta be in
these
the
student
right
loans,
mind
I'm
state.
blocking
My
these
God.
up off of stuff. I'm going for a
My
week.
God.
I'm
I gotta,
saying, I'll
like-
survive off water. I'm doing it
I
fast. I'm out.
And that's the mindset. And that's the mindset.
It's like, what's my deadline to let you know? Because I gotta like prepare myself.
Yes, though. Can I get 7 days before I do 7 days?
Yes.
Like, but sure.
Yeah, that's
terrible.
crazy.
But still go to school, guys. School's fun. But, yeah,
But the
so-
fact that he said yes
for
is the
Bernie.
craziest part. Like, and then she has to go to jail.
Mhm.
So like,
That's messed up.
dang, man, how could you do that? See, another example of a black man not holding our black girls down. We've been talking about this for weeks. Like, they don't be
Years.
holding us down.
Forever.
And we always holding them down.
Right. We be
Always.
telling
'Cause she-
lies,
bro, that
taking
man
things.
would probably still be in jail, but he would have been in jail for a minute. Like,
That was that would have been an opportunity for the situation to be deaded, and he said yes.
Well,
Wow.
that's why you have your girlfriends, So thank
Yes.
goodness for Oprah, for Gayle.
Maybe.
I mean, someone's got to have Gayle's back,
because we
Someone.
dropped her off where we left
We've been
her.
dropping both of them off. I've been seeing a lot.
Right.
Of
There's been a lot
backlash
going on
for
with
the pair
Oprah.
of 'em.
Oh,
I
Yes,
don't
there's been a lot going on with
understand.
Gayle.
I'm
Some
sorry.
type of way.
Oprah's
I don't.
still Oprah. Like,
Yeah,
y'all need
I
to stop being
can't-
disrespectful.
I can't.
Oprah's not Beyonce.
Oprah, but she has her
You said
flaws.
Oprah's what?
Not Beyonce.
You're right, she Oprah.
Right,
She
that's
Beyonce
right.
mama for real. Like
no.
she started the one name thing. Come on, that's Oprah. What Oprah? Stop it. Stop it.
No. We respect Oprah. Don't
respect
ever get
her,
it twisted.
but-
We
Now?
absolutely respect
I was
Oprah.
sad as
The
hell. I
problem
missed the 2020
is-
Vision Tour.
Okay, when she came to Atlanta, my
I saw
friend's
people-
mom came to Atlanta to see Oprah,
Because
and I'm
she's
like,
Oprah. But that
exactly.
don't mean she's
Whatever.
not flawless.
Or problematic.
nobody-
I
She's
understand.
been
You get what I'm
problematic.
saying?
That's the issue.
So
We gotta
that's
let
the
them.
thing. We respect Oprah, right? But she's done some questionable things.
Yes.
Whether
Problematic. She's got money.
She
Of
has
course.
That's what
money,
happened.
and
Yeah.
she has to move a certain way, I guess.
Right.
But
I can't. Stop playing with Oprah, bro.
Money, okay? When money gets inserted into the mix.
You like
billions of dollars,
Yo,
billions.
I get it, but
You
I-
start
but
moving
still,
differently
like
and thinking
you-
differently.
you have to. How you think she stayed up there? Like,
No, but it's
But then
but
sometimes
there's
it
Yeah.
gets too deep.
yeah, like you have to still stay true to and remember your core, shorty. Like
Mhm.
Mississippi.
color purple. Like don't get it
TSU.
twisted at the end of the day. Like so I think that's the issue. It's like there's always at some point and even in some era there's always been a disconnect. Like I grew up knowing Oprah and her show, but then she
Loved it.
started getting backlash because she didn't like rap. Then it was this, then it was that. Like, it's always been something kind of weird. So it's like, again, we respect her
Yeah,
all day. Like,
she's legendary.
but that doesn't mean that she's not a person with flaws.
True that.
Mhm.
So
Well,
poor,
you know.
but Gayle. So Gayle's the one that really got the backlash.
Now,
Yeah,
And
Well,
I
we
think
can
the
drop off Gayle
thing-
right where we
but,
got her from.
I will say to just say that it's cool that Oprah brought her homie with her.
of
Mhm.
course,
You
of course.
That's
of
quite
course.
admirable,
lit. That's
right?
nice.
Like she's like, you the
Yeah.
homie. Come on
Yeah.
through. Got you a little job on the TV
Mhm.
shows,
TV
and,
show.
Yeah.
interviewing folks. So she
Doing
was
things.
interviewing. Was it Leslie Jones?
Lisa
Leslie.
Lisa Leslie.
Jones. That's the comedian.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's so funny because
yo.
they're not the same.
That's how rumors get started. That's how rumors get started.
No,
My bad, guys.
But definitely, yeah, she was. And salute to Lisa Leslie, cause she's definitely an honorable goat. Like she's always
Yes.
been used as puns in music. Like she's
Yeah.
definitely like one of the greatest
is.
basketball players. Like
Roses while you're here.
right,
Here we
like
go.
So
sure.
true.
That's why she was getting
Lisa Leslie.
interviewed. Yeah, like that's why she was getting interviewed. But it's like Gayle was kind of bugging when
Okay, somebody tell the story.
she did the thing. So pretty much she was interviewing her and she asked Lisa Leslie about Kobe's legacy and does his past allegations tarnish it or makes her look at him differently.
Mm.
And not just but a lot of people thought it was an inappropriate time to ask that question, and it's still is very
Definitely.
sensitive. Like,
I don't think it'll ever be appropriate again.
yeah,
This man
it was
dead.
not again, and you're 100% correct. It's never a time
Because you
to
didn't
bring it
ask
up.
him when he was here.
And that's what she said.
Yeah.
And that's exactly
And
Lisa,
that's
and
part
I
of the
have to
issue.
commend Lisa Leslie for
Handling it like
handling
that.
it like that.
Because
She-
she could have smacked Gail.
Yeah.
Gail could have got
for
it.
sure.
And we wouldn't have been mad. The black people would have been like, yes, Gail, you talk too much.
Yeah.
She would have took it all the way
Black
back.
History
Like,
Month,
what?
2020.
It's been
And
a
this is
mess.
what's
Black
happening.
History Month. What?
Yeah, it's been a month,
Jesus.
but she definitely handled the questions really, really well.
Mhm.
And I think she did a great job at protecting Kobe.
Yeah.
Regardless of what we talk about, even in hindsight, it's like she definitely answered that question very well. And again, you had all of these years to ask this man this question about this situation. Don't talk about it now. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
definitely don't ask me about it, because like you could have been did that.
Yeah.
And he was cleared of those things, right?
Right.
Yes.
And there's not only that, there was a whole bunch of deeper details into why he was cleared. So it's not like he was just cleared because he
He
like
was
paid her
Kobe
off.
He a
Bryant.
OJ or
He
something.
was
Yeah.
there. Exactly. Like
Exactly.
it was substantial evidence for a reason why he should have been cleared. So she was definitely foul for that. We gotta kind of like tap her on the hand for that.
Tap.
He's been tapped.
They dropping Gail off.
Yeah.
Gail thought she was untouchable because of R. Kelly. Gail, girl, stop.
Hilarious.
Bro, people was mad.
Yeah.
Y'all heard
They
Snoop
were.
Dogg? He was not playing with her.
Oh yeah, Snoop. He was not
He
with it.
was.
Boosie? Y'all heard Boosie?
Yeah,
Ooh,
they want to
Call her
interview
names.
and everything.
He did apologize.
He did. He said 2 wrongs do not make a right, and he's right.
Can I call her one?
We still
Can I
about
call her
love. But
I get where
she
his
knows she wrong.
frustration came from, though, because
Mhm.
that was someone he obvious. Like, if you know Snoop, he definitely is a Laker fan. He definitely loves
Yes.
Kobe. He's from, you know what I mean. So, like, I know he really took that to heart. So that's why, like, on the other side of the fence, I can kind of play devil's advocate just a smidget, only because if that was your homeboy, you would feel some type of way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
like, I get where it came from. Of course, he could have kept it to himself, and it was disrespectful. We're not gonna say that it wasn't, but I can kind of somewhat understand where he's coming from in
Yeah.
a sense. Not saying that it was right though, but
Right.
again, I could see why he would want to react that way. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But I'm happy he did apologize. It 2 for 1. You know what I mean?
I think it's important for us to hold these celebrities and these high figures accountable, like their actions. All
Yeah,
of
of
them.
course. I think we
Like-
can't. I think we have been.
So with
Very vocal.
But that is kind of what maybe Gail was thinking by asking the question in the first place. She thought she was being a journalist.
Right.
Yeah.
And journalists, you're supposed to ask the hard questions.
Yeah.
And so she could have been looking at it from that angle.
That's cute.
Mhm.
I'm a
And
journalist.
I'm just saying.
She black though.
Well, that's what I was about to
She had to know, like,
right.
so
but
fresh, you're
That's
still like,
not
wow.
being a journalist.
well, actually, and from a journalistic perspective, the timing wasn't it.
Yeah.
That's valid.
time-
the
like-
ethics of it.
Like,
but
are you
Right.
serious? Like, and then
Right.
the person you're asking, like, this woman was very
Right.
close to him.
Very
It
true.
hasn't even been a month, like, and you really ask that question like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's why. So even if it's not, you don't think about the fact that black people putting black people down. The journalistic side was just like, you don't ask those type of questions that soon.
Mm-mm.
And then the
Understood.
way he died was so tragic and
Absolutely.
sudden.
Such a tragedy.
So it was like not like he
It's
had
very
cancer and we've been
sensitive.
expecting this.
Right.
That's
Right.
then you may be able to ask those questions in a faster timing. But this man, it was out of we were all
Unexpected.
minding our business on Sunday,
Minding our
and
business.
we looking.
I was at a
like,
cookout.
What a-
Like,
Sunday.
See that on
You know
Twitter.
what I mean?
Hello?
Yeah.
Once again,
Yeah.
Twitter.
and then like,
And
whoa.
condolences again to
Yes.
the
Yeah,
Bryant
so
family.
that's my only thing with
Yeah,
Gail.
definitely
Like,
condolences.
be more
and
sensitive.
the memoriam is on what 2/24
Yep.
20.
Yep.
Mhm.
So that's definitely which is cool. So that's the daughter's number. That is Kobe's number, and then that's the amount of years that Vanessa and Kobe were together.
my
The
god,
numbers
that's
are
so
just crazy,
crazy.
right?
Right,
They're
that's
great.
Like,
Yo,
wow.
that's super.
That's why
wild,
I always
right?
like look at numbers for things.
Yes.
Me
like,
too.
Those are
Me
that's
too.
signs.
The dates, like when I do things, I'm like, what's the date?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
that's a good date because those numbers look good together.
Yeah, that's a way to be connected.
Up. I just hit them with the low cut, then call my folks up. Somebody about to get poked up, go call a tow truck. All that talking out your neck might just get your throat cut. This a Mack truck, not a black truck. When we move, tell them back up. Click, click, clack, duck.
Taraji. Taraji.
Because it's out in Target.
Yeah, I do
Yes.
too, though.
And I went to Target. Well, I go to Target all the time. Let's be real. But I went like 2 months ago to get new hair stuff, and I saw it there. And it's a huge line. Like there's so many products.
Wow.
Yeah. And the colors are really nice. Like the bottles are like, there's a yellow line, a red, a purple, and like this teal color.
Pretty.
The bottles are like cool shaped but like very sleek, like look very professional. It looks like very fancy. But it also was a little pricey. So I see you, Taraji. Okay.
Okay.
Your points is.
I haven't tried it yet, but I want to know how it is. So y'all out there, if you're listening, if you guys have tried the Taraji hairline, please let us know.
Give us some
Yes, give us some
Man,
reviews.
let
But
us
shout
know.
out
Tweet
to her.
us.
She was saying that if she wasn't an actor, she would be a hairstylist.
Really?
That makes sense. That
She
kind
would
of
be
can
a
see
cool
that.
ass hairstylist.
She
I would always go to her if I could. Like I feel like
She
she
seems
would
like she know everybody business. Like
Definitely.
Yes.
her hair salon gonna be popping. You gonna go in there and get some drinks. Like you
Yes.
gonna sit in there and it's gonna be a whole experience. Like
I'm just glad she's getting into a new bag because I think Empire is dead, right? It's
Yeah.
done.
I haven't watched it since the second season, first episode. I'm gonna keep
Oh,
it a
I'm
stack.
haven't
I
watched
don't
it
even
at all.
know.
I watched
It
Empire.
just got like weird at one point. like, what's happening?
Yeah, it
got
did. A lot
amnesia.
started happening.
he got dreads.
People start dying, coming back.
He's like,
I wasn't really
Yeah.
dead. I was
Soap
missing.
opera, like,
no,
but not
no,
even.
no.
They didn't even make sense. It didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Then they
But
just start killing people off. And it was like,
and then off the screen, it was crazy.
Oh, right. Jesse
yeah,
Smollett.
then he started wilding in real life.
Yes.
This is not
He
Empire.
just got indicted.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah.
Like,
Full
wow.
circle for him.
But
My
hey,
goodness.
Taraji, we're gonna try to support.
Love it.
Bring it down. You bring the price down.
But no, girl, we got you.
We gon'
But
I'm
no.
gonna get a product at a time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And she been wearing her natural hair anyway.
She
so
has
that's
been.
cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm
You know,
here
she
for
has a
all this.
line, and Tracy Ellis Ross has
Oh,
a
yeah,
line
with her
too.
curls.
That's right. But what is it? Pattern?
Pattern.
Pattern.
I
Right.
love Tracy.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh my
She is
gosh,
the
she's
best.
so
Sawati.
She's like
Sawati.
the auntie figure for real.
Right?
Like,
Did y'all see that thing with Ciroc around the
Yes.
Oscars?
Oh, yeah.
She was in the shower.
Diddy had hers. It did.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't see Diddy.
I don't know who
I
went
just-
first.
Oh,
I think he
she
did
w-
went first.
Oh, did
'Cause
he?
he was like showing the pattern in his shower. And then she was like, oh, here's my Ciroc in the shower.
Oh, that's so
That's
funny.
She's just hilarious.
She's so goofy. I love her. She's so
I love
carefree.
her.
She is
She's
definitely
she's
like a
definition,
carefree.
yes.
Yes.
carefree black girl. Like,
She's awesome. And then we don't ever know if she's in a relationship or not.
Right,
She
like-
could totally be booed up and we not know.
married a
Billionaire
Simone,
boyfriend.
like-
That's common. That's the thing.
Okay. So she's the best, seriously.
No, absolutely.
Love
Shout out to
it.
them.
She's probably been Googled a lot.
Mhm.
Probably.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
sure.
You know, it's Black History Month. Shout out.
Hey.
February. And it's a leap year, so we got an extra day this year, y'all.
We gotta do something super black on the 29th.
Dashiki, everything.
Eat watermelon, chicken.
Come on now.
Just yes, let's celebrate us.
Stereotypes, activate.
Going to the hair store.
do
like what?
I need
Yes.
the braids to the ankles. Come on, we showing out.
Hilarious.
Yo.
I mean, we
funny.
promoted it down for a long time. If there was no
Yeah.
us, there would
Be known to y'all.
there would
None
be
of
a
y'all.
lot of
Nothing.
things missing. You
So
know?
if you didn't know, that Google commercial.
Mhm.
Woo.
It's really good. Google it.
Yeah, you
Google
should.
it.
You should.
It's on YouTube.
Google Black History Month commercial
Yes.
2020. Literally,
It's great.
Do that.
Do that
Right now.
Watch
Only
it.
Right
because
now.
You should experience it. Yeah, we're going to give you a few seconds too. Like, go ahead and do the
Ooh.
thing. You're going to pull that up after
Pull it
you're
up.
done with us.
But yeah, pause it right now.
Pause.
Go watch it and then come back.
Then come back.
Okay, play.
Boom.
But
Right? So I got chills. Like
you felt that? I did too.
You felt that.
You felt that.
Oh.
That shit was crazy. I remember
Yeah.
when I watched it because my best friend sent it to me. And that's what I'm saying. Also having an ally. See, Black History Month is for everybody.
Yeah.
And that's what we have to remember. My best friend is Filipino and white, and she is the most allied human ever.
We
which
need
is
people
why
like
she's
that
my
in
best
life.
friend.
Salute to your
In,
best friend.
in all aspects.
We
That's
love
why
it.
we are eye to eye and things.
Right.
And so she's the one that sent it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was right about to go into work. Watch that Joker. Crying. I go into work. I'm telling everybody, have y'all seen that Google commercial? Have y'all seen that Google commercial? White people, black people, everybody. I'm
Everybody.
like, we are so great.
Yes, Black
But
people.
shout out to Google.
Yeah, shout
Shout
out
out.
for putting that together. I think that's
I love
important,
it.
man. I'm telling you, because this digital era, there's a lot of memes. So like history gonna get played with like really quickly.
my
You know what I'm
God,
saying?
Didn't
So,
Nikki
like,
say
fire.
something about Rosa Parks?
yo,
and people
oh
was
my God,
wilding.
girl.
There's
yeah.
a why is Rosa Parks trending right now?
Like what is going on? Like,
Help us.
but yeah, there's just a lot going on, man. So I forgot what.
Yeah. So that's awesome. So shout out to Black History Month. I hope you guys are
Shout
doing
out.
something this month to
Mhm.
honor us.
And learn about a new person who's done something like a Black person.
Somebody new.
Well, you
'Cause we be doing
contribute,
a
man.
lot.
You contribute to Black excellence every day.
And then like or finding like someone that is currently living and
Yeah.
does something cool in like a different sector that you don't even think about. Like, I don't know.
'Cause then we're 20 years into the 2000s. So that's still a
Exactly.
lot more history. Because even what we learned in school, that's a lot that has been going
Right.
on.
So
Right.
That's
true.
true.
Mhm.
So true.
I mean, we've had our first Black president.
First Black
now,
president.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
you know,
Cool,
all of
right
these
there.
other things,
God.
so
I
think
wonder
it's
if there's like
important.
that'd be cool. I bet there's a book out there of like a updated, like a
Yeah.
first since the
What we need
2000s.
to do is find a youngin with a history book and see what's going on. What they teaching you in your
Yeah.
class?
I
Because
doubt
really,
it's
we-
even how updated is it?
I don't know. That's why we got to find a youngin.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
I work at a school and we haven't even been talking about Black history like that. And I work actually at a predominantly Black school.
Which is
So
crazy.
it's just like I remember I know in church we did a lot, but even in
In
school, we
absolutely.
still learn. We did like research on these people, and we're not.
Yeah.
We're not.
I'm
The
not
school system's not
surprised.
doing that.
Because the same curriculum is probably the same from when we were in school.
Stop it.
Yeah,
I would be highly disappointed.
For real.
Why would it change?
They haven't updated things.
I mean,
they added things like computer technology, but like the stuff that we're learning is like the basics, and it's
There's
the
so
same.
much going on now. I mean, you have different types of people in all different types of calibers. Like even somebody like Kobe should technically like be in your social studies book. Like
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Like at some point, like
But that's not going to change if our government ran education system isn't reformed.
It's my window. I can't stand the rain. It's my window.
Beep, beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep?
Ma, it's so cold, I think I'm done with ice. Birds, if I leave her, she
For
gon'
sure.
Absolutely.
Like,
Done with
because
These
if you
kids-
educate a child differently, you treat them like youth and children, they won't be considered as baby prisoners, which is
Mhm.
what, Black kids are looked at as. The school to prison pipeline is a real thing. And then they can't contribute as citizens, and then they're looked at as targets, and then they're shot, and then they're killed. Or they go the other way where they have to psych people out and they do all these grimy things and they still end up in jail. So it's like, no matter where you go, the states are a
Mhm.
trap, but don't get me on my soapbox.
No, but it's true.
Nah, you talk that
all of that stuff,
please.
because we
Yeah.
are on a serious note now, all of that stuff is a result of our government systems.
Mhm.
And they're not going to change if
Yeah.
we don't change them. That's why so many people are opting out of public school systems and opting for like charter schools.
Yeah.
Because at least then you do have an updated type of curriculum.
And you have control
Yeah.
over what your students learn.
Exactly.
And I think that's much more beneficial to the student, because then they come to high school prepared and they come to college prepared, and they can then traject themselves in a different direction.
But guess how you get to a charter school? on some type
Money.
of lottery program or money.
Yeah.
And so
And how do you get money if I'm in a poor neighborhood that never had
Yeah.
access to these things, and the system just continues to start over and
It's just
over?
like so many people just miss out.
Like,
Exactly.
This is the part, like, some people are so oblivious to this part. Like, these little haps and, like, disconnects is exactly why we can't do what we need,
Oh,
get what
definitely.
we
Because
need.
people want to
Yeah.
blame people for why they're poor all the time, but it's a cycle that people have trapped themselves in.
Yes.
Like
you
the
don't
government
get-
is very strategic in how they allow black people to do things. Why HBCUs are in the hood, why there are food deserts, why there are not resources to go out the country, why are there not post offices in certain places. Like everything is very strategic. Don't think we're not getting played.
Right.
But that's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
you have
Play.
to vote.
Vote.
Because then you
Okay.
vote for people.
Literally
who improve
vote.
communities.
Vote.
Like
vote,
that's just
vote,
not.
vote.
That's just not
Become
a
aware
tagline.
somehow. Use Google.
Yeah.
Use
Because
your Googles.
as you guys know,
Yeah.
45 was acquitted.
Like,
Yeah.
wow.
So
Still impeached. Like, he still has that.
yeah, forever
But-
impeached.
On the record, hopefully in a
In
history
history
book. coming to
book.
you.
But he's still in the seat. He's
Yeah.
still president.
So
Yo,
we,
that's crazy.
as Democrats, or the Democrats, they did everything in their power
Mm-hmm.
that they could under the law to get this mother sucker out of here.
They tried.
They tried their damnedest. And so we can't say they didn't try. We have to always remember that the Democrats went to bat for us. They did everything that they could, but those mother sucking Republicans
Talk about it.
and Donald fucking Jasmine Trump.
Oh my!
I'm stealing a playbook from Trevor Noah. Every week he would replace a J with a different name.
Okay, 'cause I'm like
Hilarious.
Jasmine.
He was
what?
like Donald Jemima Trump. So hilarious.
That's funny.
Jafar Trump. But yeah, like they banded together like a cult because they are,
Talk about it.
and all said, no, there's not enough here to remove him from office. The only person who didn't was Mitt Romney. He's the only Republican that voted with the Democrats to convict Donald Trump of abuse of power.
That's crazy.
And here we are. So if we do
Wow.
not vote,
We're in some big trouble.
huge trouble. Because not only do we need to change the Senate to the Democrats and get him out of here, we have to do both of those things, or nothing is ever going to change.
We're changing in
Period.
2020.
Yes,
2020 is the year we're
yeah.
changing.
Vote or die. We gotta
our
bring that
lives.
back.
Like,
Vote or
yes, we're
We'll die.
begging you.
Y'all think this is a game? They
Vote in
will
the
start
primary.
killing us. We'll
Vote
die.
at all levels. Vote.
Levels. Vote,
Please.
Which is
vote.
really
register
important.
to vote right now.
That-
You can do it online. You can literally
Yes.
register to vote
You
online.
know you can mail your vote in. Like you can do all of these
There's
things. Like
all
there's
kinds
no
of
There's a lot of
excuses.
options. Yeah.
There's
a lot of
early
no
voting.
excuses. Yes.
So you guys have to go get out there like right now. So the primaries are happening right now.
Okay.
We just got through the first two whitest states.
Mm.
That's how they start. That's another story for another time. But we got to get rid of that system too.
Mhm.
But so Iowa went first, which was a disaster, by the way, and then New Hampshire. So at the top of the ticket right now, it's randomly Pete Buttigieg, who is a moderate center candidate
Okay.
who is basically taking the place of like a Joe Biden.
Mm.
So he's that similar lane. Like I'm a
Gotcha.
moderate. Republicans may like me. Independents may like me. People that are like, I hate Donald Trump, but I'm scared of going too liberal. They like this guy.
Gotcha.
That's how he's gotten to this level. But he's like 39. He was the mayor for a small city in Indiana, and he's never held a larger office than that.
Mm.
He is a veteran of the Afghanistan War, Iraq War, one of those wars.
Mm.
And
Either
he's
way.
gay and married,
Wow.
and so that's interesting. So that is the candidate that's gotten the most delegates so far.
Mm.
So you win delegates, and that's how you get down to the two people that we're going to ultimately be choosing between to run directly against Donald Trump.
Wow.
So each city or each state they go to, depending on how many votes they get, that's how they divide up the delegates. And so he's got the most, and then behind him is Bernie Sanders. Feel the burn.
Bernie. Yes, that's who. I really
I'm
want
fucking
us
with
to.
Bernie.
I want us to. I'm sorry.
Of
Yes.
course.
Yes, that's
Fucking with Bernie.
Kept chocolate, y'all. Kept chocolate. He said first day. I'm like,
And here's the thing about Bernie. And this is why Pete Buttigieg and all these older people are scared of Bernie. Bernie is, yes, he's revolutionary. He's talking about big, massive change. So is Elizabeth Warren. They're the same type of candidate. But Elizabeth Warren, unfortunately, hasn't been doing well in the first couple of states. She's probably going to have to drop out of the race, if we're being honest. So Bernie is for sweeping change. That's what we need. It's literally 2020.
Yeah.
2020 is the
Why
year.
continue to be in the same systems
That
that
we-
got us to where we are today?
Right.
Yes.
Everything sucks.
Right.
Everything sucks. And the Republicans are trying to tell us that the economy is good because we're at the lowest unemployment rate ever in history, which is technically true, but we're at the lowest unemployment rate in history because there's not a lot of people in the job market.
Right.
People aren't even looking for jobs because they
Because-
can't even begin to even pretend to get a job.
Oh my God.
Our homeless population is huge. That's why we have the lowest unemployment rate, because people are out here in the streets. It's not because everyone's employed.
Nope.
So
A lot of
trust me.
factors,
write
a
that
lot of
down.
creatives.
Trust.
Going back to the
This is
creative,
true.
right?
Okay?
Yeah.
And then the second is stocks and Wall Street and shit like that. Last time I checked, does anyone around this table have any stocks?
Nope.
Nah.
Who the fuck cares? So those are the 2 points in the economy that the Republicans are running on and trying to convince the rest of us that are out here struggling from paycheck to paycheck, from gig to gig, that the economy is doing great. Fuck them.
Fox.
So this is why we have to understand that we have to vote.
Yes.
And
yes,
Bernie Sanders is the person that's going to, once he gets in office, we can start making structural change. That's going to be hard, but
Oh well.
it's hard right now.
Yeah.
So
Like,
hard.
I'm on a different
hard. So hard. Like,
Please.
please.
It can't be worse than it is right now.
We have to do
and
better.
especially it will be better. Like it's going in the better direction
Forward,
right
yeah.
now.
Progressive.
We're going to turn
Progressive.
into those movies that we see, those
I know.
dystopian movies.
Yeah, especially with this little virus joint going on right now. too.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
Yes.
absolutely not.
Y'all know they
Let's
killed the
spend,
man who found it?
Well, no, he died of the virus.
I heard they killed him.
Conspiracy
Yeah,
theory.
yeah, I didn't see that
Maybe,
one.
but he already
but-
got the information
He
out.
got
the
so why
virus.
just- Why'd you
Salute to
kill
him,
him?
G, but
This is
yeah.
punishment. I'm like, damn, that man
Hilarious.
came up found dead.
Yo, bro.
But yes,
that's
y'all, make sure you guys are up to date on things. The primaries, like I said, are happening right now. The next 2 big ones are Nevada and South Carolina.
They get these
Ooh.
little like bitty states kind of like out of the way. Well, Nevada's
So-
not that small.
So the reason Nevada's in it, and it's good for us. So
Right.
this is the complaint, and I'll sum it up real quick. Iowa and New Hampshire, white as hell.
of course.
So they represent like the rural, the suburban,
Right,
the
right.
industrial worker. So they're that part of the Democratic Party,
Gotcha.
the white part.
Gotcha.
Then Nevada and South Carolina are the minorities. Latina X community is in Nevada. The black community is in
it's
South Carolina.
Yeah, yeah.
So then once you go to those states, then you get a big picture of the Democratic Party.
Really,
Okay.
But they should go to the minority states first.
Right, to lock those down.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then they should incorporate the other ones, because at this point in time, you're letting white people dictate.
Yeah, that's what.
who
Okay,
the
that's
Wow.
my thought process. Yeah,
Right.
Okay, so that's
And-
why I'm,
And that's where we're having a problem, because
It gets
Bernie has black support,
Of
but he
course.
doesn't have as much. Now, here's the kicker. He doesn't have as much perceived black support as Joe Biden.
of course.
But here's my thing with Joe Biden.
Talk, yo, talk, sis.
You know, I met him last year. He was a nice man. But aside from that, he is most definitely using this my homeboy's black card.
Oh yeah. Oh no. He gives me that.
And it's pissing
Y'all
me
know he a
the
Sigma?
fuck off.
Y'all know he a Sigma?
What, an honorary one?
I don't know.
Oh
Let me
wow,
look it
that's
up.
interesting.
What?
He probably
Came
got
out on
it.
Founders Day. It was weird.
I
Not-
can't.
I just
Joe
thought that
Biden
fit.
and Hunter Biden remind me that they would do something like Tom Hanks's son did.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord, check.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Because he's basically saying, just wait for it, guys. When I go to South Carolina, all the black people are going to vote for me. That's literally been his whole campaign's thought process.
Right.
And to me, I'm sorry.
You can't.
Do you know all the black people?
Right.
Joe?
Do you?
Like, and that is what they also have to start remembering is, and they said it, I think Van Jones, which I appreciated, he said, you need to stop saying the black community and you need to start saying the black communities. Because if that's not the truth, I don't know what is. My mom and I are in two different black communities.
Right.
Definitely.
She's like, Joe. And I'm like, Ma, you just like him because he was with Obama. And she was like,
right.
but, no, but. Like, that's why you like
In the
him.
past, yeah.
He's like a brand name.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, that's how I feel. And we have to watch out for Bloomberg, too. I just want to toss that in there real quick. He's a billionaire. Who's
I've been seeing him everywhere.
exactly, because he's bought all these ads.
Yes.
Don't get it
All over
twisted, y'all.
Facebook.
He did stop and frisk in New York.
Oh, get out of here.
He implemented stop and frisk in New
Commercials are
York.
very nice.
That's what he wants you to think.
He got money.
Wow.
Wow.
You know how much money this man has?
A lot.
$60 billion.
Excuse me.
What does
say
he
what?
do?
Campaign?
He's the third richest man in America.
What does he do?
I don't fucking know. Donald Trump got $3 billion allegedly, and this man has 60, and they're like rivals.
You can't pay my loans off, bro.
You really could.
When he hurt.
You
do
really
anything.
could.
Yo, you could. Yo,
At least one of them.
Oh, he's
Come
a
on.
politician,
Maybe
an
two.
actor, an engineer, an author, an entrepreneur, business person,
He's
film
Trump.
producer, and a
But this is the
businessman.
first I've ever heard of him.
Because he was the
He's
mayor of
it too.
and he used to
I'ma
be
do
a
that.
Republican, and he's giving money to Republicans. He's Donald Trump, literally, but he's running as a Democrat. It's two rivals running against each other that have money, and they're like, I got money, I'ma outspend you. It's a fucking dick swinging contest, and I fucking hate it. Yes.
That's so trash.
Exactly. So don't fuck with Bloomberg. He's getting in your head, too. Be smart, guys. Bernie.
Bernie. Hey,
That's
hey.
my
That's what I'm going for.
endorsement. Yeah, so me and Nika.
Of course.
So keep it together, y'all. Pay attention.
Word.
Georgia, we're voting on March 24th. I'll say this again next podcast. And then also make sure you're not part of the Super Tuesday states. You will be voting, March 3rd. So if you are a Super Tuesday state, you are voting March 3rd. That includes Alabama, I believe. I believe that includes California and some others. So please Google and check to see if you're a Super Tuesday state, because please go out and vote.
Alabama,
Please.
Arkansas, Colorado, Georgia.
No.
Shawty made that clap, she don't need no applause. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold heart. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go. Drop that to the floor. Yeah.
But that's my rant, guys. And I'm
Yes.
ranting.
That was really informative.
Yes.
Yo, and I think we need more of that. Like, however, even if you do be uploading your little stuff to like your Instagram and stuff like that, which is
I
hilarious.
do, so y'all should follow me.
But for real though, cause I be like, cause now when I have questions, the first person who pops in my head is Sid. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna definitely ask like her this question, like, and have her break it down to me. I had added you in that guy who was rapping. Yeah, which was really, really
oh my
cool.
God,
So
it was very cool.
Yeah, we just
I wish I could remember his name. Maybe we can put it in the podcast.
Yeah, we'll put it in like the notes or something. But I think we definitely need just more of that. It's very informative, and of course we need it right now, especially where it counts. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need people like you spreading that message. So salute to you, girl.
Appreciate it anytime. All right, so let's just get free real quick and talk about a little bit of love before we wrap this up, y'all.
Oh, let me put on my gas mask. No, I'm just kidding.
Love.
I like love.
My
I'm
face.
so kidding.
My mouth hit the floor.
Yes.
I'm kidding. I'm
crying.
kidding. I love love. I like to be loved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm real affectionate.
It's not always just like romantic love, It could be love within your family, your
Platonic.
people. Yeah. I feel like I get a lot of that type of love. Like I get a lot of love shown to me, and so I'm really working towards showing that love back. That's kind of my thing. Like,
it's important. I think because there's some people out there who don't get that type of love, and
Right.
they
That's
feel
true.
that. So it's like you definitely have to appreciate those who appreciate you and show love back. Don't be afraid to show love back.
Definitely not. Do you guys have a favorite love song?
Yes.
What? Oh Lord.
Yes. My favorite love song right now is Unconditional Love by my friend DeQuasia. So make sure you download it. It's on all platforms. That's Unconditional Love by DeQuasia. You spell DeQuasia.
Wow.
DAQUASHIA. That's Unconditional Love.
Okay,
Go,
shameless
girl.
plug.
All
right.
I love you, DeQuasia.
I don't
I'm
know.
not a love songy person.
Me
But you know what I
neither.
do love?
What?
The Divine Feminine Mac Miller album.
That is a great album.
Love it. So
Yes.
that's and two of my favorite We and Soulmate.
That's my song right there.
Yeah.
We is definitely my joint right there. I haven't been in love, so I think, and I relate music so much to my life, so like I don't think I'm gonna have that song until I like meet my person, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like, you
Our
know what I mean? 'Cause
song.
it's gonna
Then she
depend
gonna
on
have
the-
this whole new playlist. For
Oh,
us.
you
Yeah.
know it's coming.
It's
You
gonna
know
be
it's
crazy.
coming. Playlist mixes, all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. So
She
I
get
don't
her
have one
bag
yet.
then.
Yeah.
It is more fun when I have a muse. I ain't gonna
Yes.
lie. Yeah.
So funny. What about a breakup song?
Ooh, I gotta like.
They said I listened to Summer Walker 92 Hours last year, so I love like any of her songs.
Yes.
I don't know if they really break. Well, yeah, she gets the breakup vibes. Like
Yeah.
whenever I'm feeling like,
Keisha Cole is usually
Ugh.
my go-to. Like I guess when I'm in like my feelings, like yeah, that's kind of like my.
I think I made like a Janae Aiko.
Definitely.
she definitely,
Definitely.
cause she gets the passion. Like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
Like,
I
why?
like the angry.
Who else do I like? I have a playlist, but yeah, I don't know. Off the top of my head, I can't think of necessarily.
Oh,
a
you know
super-
who got me through one
Hate and Love Trey used
situation?
to be my song by Trey Songz.
Uzi, that last project, Rage.
Oh, really?
That whole project, yes.
Uzi.
I like that.
That is different. I
Eclectic.
Like that. Mhm.
Toss it in there.
That's true.
Sade's a
Alright.
good one.
Who?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, she's definitely a good one.
I won't sing, y'all. I can't.
Yes, I wish I could.
Ooh. Okay. So, one more thing about Girls to Watch coming up is my girl Nina Turner. It's another political human.
Yes.
She is one of the top surrogates for the Bernie Sanders campaign. She is black and amazing and
Okay.
and so smart. And she's usually the one that's out campaigning for him when he's not in cities or whatever. She's just amazing. So that's my carefree girl to watch because she's out here making change. And speaking up for black people. She is, I love her, y'all. Like, just Google a clip of her. She gets people together in a way that is intelligent and also, like, so clear. Like, so clear and, like, I can't even say anything back to that. Shut you up. So that's mine. Anybody else have any girls to watch?
I do. I gotta shout out my homegirl from Boston. Her name is Miss Hot Sauce. She's launching her own online radio station, which I think is really, really dope. Of course, she's
Exciting.
a She's a black woman, and she's getting a lot of funding behind it too, which I think is the dope part about it. There's a lot of people supporting her, and I know that she's gonna reach her goal. So I'm just proud of her for even taking that step and even doing that and providing that platform to our city like that. And again, being a black woman and Black History Month, you're about to make history literally. So big, 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 big salute to you, Hot Sauce. She has her own podcast as well. It's called Henny and Hot Wings. Y'all can check that out. And yeah, salute to you, baby.
Dope.
Spark
Yes.
FM online. Sorry, obviously got to shout it out. So.
I'm gonna say us Carefree Black Girls are girls to watch because we're about to really turn up in 2020 and we need you guys' help. All right. So we just launched our campaign with ifundwomen.com, so you can go ahead and support us, back us. Even just $1 will help us reach our goals for this whole year. We got South by coming up. We have the rest of the tour. We have small events, and we're just trying to really put more space for Black women. We just want Black women to have this space and the opportunity to showcase their talents and their art. And just like, if you guys donate to us, it would just be so helpful. So just search Carefree Black Girl on the ifundwomen.com website. This is ongoing, but we would just love to reach our goal.
Yes,
We've
absolutely.
already had some backers. Shout out to our first 2 donors. So we have to give it up to Crime Nowhere Podcast. Thank you so much for your donation, backing us.
Yes.
And Wise from Indie Creative Network. Thank you. We love you guys. And yes, you guys can just join them. And just $1. That would just be so great.
Don't you want to fund women?
Fun women. We're trying to turn up.
Yes, and we're not trying to take all your dollars, anything. We appreciate anything, for real. $1, $2, $3, whatever you're feeling, baby. So yeah.
Well,
Salute
thank
to
you
y'all.
to listen. Thank you for listening to Carefree Black Girl this month. My name is Cidnee. You can follow me at Cidnee, CIDNEE_rich on Instagram.
Yes, guys, and you can follow me at Carpe Nika on Twitter and Instagram, and follow my blog, Broke to Dope, on Twitter, and broketodope.com on Instagram.
Yes, I can't wait for the hookup, by the way. We're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
talk
the
about that in the
hookup.
March episode for sure. But
Yes.
salute, I can't wait. I'm gonna find me a little boo-boo.
I'm crying. Don't forget to follow me, Haley E. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, HALISMITH__. HALISMITH__.
Ooh, talk about it. And I am DJ Candy Rain, and you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Mixcloud. I'm sorry, y'all, if you've been going to my mixes and it hasn't been working. I do gotta say my bad. Everything's on Mixcloud now. SoundCloud was having a whole lot of issues, but definitely go run up my Mixcloud. DJ Candy is spelled with a C in regular, and then RAINE. Don't you forget it, baby. And thank y'all for tuning in to the Carefree Black Girl podcast.
And you guys be sure to follow Carefree Black Girl on Instagram, CarefreeBlackGirl_Inc. and Twitter, CFBG Pod. Follow us, like, subscribe. And yeah, we out.
Bye.
Bye.
You gonna do me like